Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. So, today is Friday, February 9th. It is going to be the new moon today. I don't know the times, but you should be in the new moon energy, intention, feeling that new moon in Aquarius. And I've already done the readings for each sign for the month, but I'm going to try to come back and do some other ones. Now, this morning, my guides just would not leave me alone. They want me to do a reading. And so you're going to be seeing this reading for the first time along with me because I was prompted to change my calendar page a few days ago. And, of course, I didn't know why, but I have, I think, 10 of them that I cut out of a calendar. And the story about that is back on a Gemini video that I did in a Taurus video. But anyway, I just flipped through them until they told me that was the one that they wanted me to hang up. So the calendar page is the Two of Cups from the Tarot of the Witch's Garden. And then under it shows a picture of the card. I guess I could try to hang it up or show it. Okay, so that's the calendar page. And down here, it says, falling in love is the best. What can compare to that moment when we first recognize the possibility of losing ourselves in another? The Two of Cups invites us to fall in love whenever we can. Down here on this stump, this is a little close-up, and it says 2 rings. This card is the very beginning of love, with all its intoxicating dreams. The rings show the possibility of a long-term commitment. This moment holds potential, but not a guarantee. So, and then it shows a spread. Now, this is what I did with that other one, where I just followed along and did that. So, Venus in Cancer reigns over this card, the Two of Cups in this deck. These two opposing energies find a sweet balance. Venus's ability to attract and desire to connect is strong enough to break through Cancer's protective tendencies. Cracking open the shell that separates us allows space for intimacy to take root. In addition, Venus's loveliness washes away fears and paves the way for true connection. Now, my guides are just telling me right now that this reading can be about love, romantic love, but it can also be about the love that you share with a person who's very close to you, like your best friend type love. Okay, so the spread is 5 cards, and I'm going to shuffle the deck and pull the cards as Spirit guides me, and then we'll see what the meanings are, because I don't have this spread memorized or anything. I'm just going with what my guides tell me. So again, this will be a general reading. It may resonate with some, and it may not. If it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it behind, because it's someone else's reading. But I do, by now, if you've watched me before, you know that I do what my guides tell me to do. They want me to do this spread for whatever reason. Somebody needs it. Okay, so, all right, so the card for the number 1 position, please, Spirit. What is the card for the number 1 position? Okay. Now we need the card for the number 2 position, please, Spirit. What is the card for the number 2 position, please? 2, 1, 2. Alrighty, and the card for the number 3 position is... So as I'm doing this, you should keep in mind that either your love, your spouse, your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, as you're focusing on me, doing this spread, think about that person. As we pull the cards, as we turn the cards over, you'll probably know if this is for you or not. Or if you are single and you don't have a partner, you can think about if there's someone that's a potential partner for you, somebody that you'd like to be with romantically. You can think of that person if you want to. 3. Or you can think of a very, very good friend that you love. All right, so we will see what Spirit has to say saying about this. I'm laughing because I just have to trust so much when I do this. It's just it can be kind of overwhelming for me, to be honest, to just trust. I mean, I suppose I could just not post the video, right? If it was a total flop, but so far that's never happened. So far my guides have been there and they've shown me the way and they've shown me what they want me to do. Okay, fourth card. Now we need the fifth position, please. What is the fifth card for this Two of Cups? Explore the potential is what it's called. The spread is called Explore the Potential. Okay. All right. Okay, folks, here we go. Together we will see what's happening here. All right, so position 1, the best. What you truly like best about this person. It may not be what you consciously think. So pay attention to what is really attracting you. Oh boy. Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, this is earth energy. So what is that? Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. Oh, I never trust myself. Never trust myself. Earth energies. No, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but what is attracting you is financial stability or stability in general, a down-to-earth person, and being a page, this can also be a spiritual person, somebody that you're attracted to because they believe the way that you believe. Okay, number 2, position 2, a worry. What is something that you're trying to ignore or downplay about this person? Ooh, this is interesting. Oh boy. The 9 of Swords, thoughts, anxiety, overthinking. So let me see, that goes right along with worry, right? Something that you're trying to ignore or downplay. Okay, so what Spirit is giving me is this person, there's something about this person that you should discuss with them, something that is a concern for you. There's something that you're concerned with. Now, this could be, they're giving me gambling, overspending, overbuying on Amazon, something to do with this person. You want to say, okay, we need to slow it down. This could be your husband, your wife, your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, whoever. But Spirit is giving me that something that you're trying to ignore. You're really worried about that trait or that thing that the person's doing, but they're not worried about it at all. So you're worried about it and you want to talk to them about it. They're also now giving me a health concern. So it could be a financial concern or a health concern. So you are basically worried about bringing the subject up is what Spirit is giving me, okay? But if it's doing this to you, then you do need to talk to someone about it. Okay, and then in the third position is a secret. This is something that you don't want the other person to know about you. 5 of Pentacles. Wow, this is kind of interesting. So what this card is saying is that you are portraying yourself as more financially stable than you are. So you don't want them to know that you have, let's say you have a secret credit card or two, or you have an Amazon buying addiction. You don't want this person to know about it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Spirit, this is it's so clear when I turn these cards over. The fourth position is a dream. What do you hope happens next? Well, that doesn't look like a very good dream, does it? The 10 of Swords is completion. It's endings. It's endings. It's something being done behind your back, which totally fits with this person or you having some sort of a secret. This isn't a very happy reading, is it? Well, there's somebody out there that needed this because Spirit would not let go of it. They wanted me to do this reading. Okay, 10s are completion. Swords are thoughts, your intellect. Yours or theirs, because this is about what's the potential of this relationship, right? So if you were drawn to this reading, and the title of it probably will be, what is the potential of this relationship? So people don't click on it if they already know. this would be probably more for people that are in a new relationship, right? As the Two of Cups said, this is like a new love thing. All right, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. It's like, it's Spirit is also giving me that you want to take a rest from all of this worrying, all of these thoughts, all of these, it's like you're tired of it. You're tired of worrying for that person. You're tired of worrying for their health, for their money, for their finances. And now they're giving me that you may have actually helped this person financially. And Spirit says, enough. No, you need to take care of yourself. Not in a stingy way, but don't put yourself out. And I have an example. Years and years and years ago, I had a boyfriend. We lived together. We were together for 7 years. We always kept our money separate. And then on year 3, we were going to do a joint account and buy a house and all this. Then I found out that he hadn't filed his taxes for 7 years. And I never knew this about him. And I was like, wow, oh my God, well, we can't buy a house together. Anyway, so something like that, it wasn't something, I guess, that he felt he should tell me because our finances weren't together. So that was not completely harmless. It wasn't like he did it on purpose to hurt me. It was just, So anyway, and then I constantly worried about that. And then I paid for a company to help him clear this up. He never paid me back. It was $3,500 that I spent because I was worried about that for him. I was worried about, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What if he goes to jail for tax evasion or whatever? So I put myself in a bad position by doing that. I should have we weren't married or anything. I should have said, look, you need to fix this. Why did I feel like I had to fix it? Okay, so there's an example that Spirit wanted me to give you. So there's something that you're worried about. I don't know if it's money, but it seems like it's linked because we got the Page of Pentacles, which is earth, material, etc. We got this in the 3rd position for something you don't want the other person to know about you, which may be something that you're doing to help them and they don't know it, or it's that you're worried about this situation for them. Okay. The 5th position is what you need to know, something that you need to pay attention to regarding this relationship. 9 of Cups. Okay, so one of you in the relationship is not paying attention to the emotions of the other one. So there's a lot of emotional things created here with all these cups, but he's just simply celebrating himself. Oh, look at me. So he's ignoring this emotion. Okay, he's ignoring that emotion. Wow. Okay. What you like best about the person is for some reason you see them as a stable earth type energy person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This card simply could be telling you that they're talking about a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But it could also be that, you see this person as stability. But then something that you're worried about is their stability. So maybe, you're thinking, well, I thought they were really stable, but now I don't know because they have this gambling thing or this buying thing, or they have too much credit card debt or what have you. And then what you don't want them to know about you, this is showing people that are kind of less fortunate and they're asking for a handout. So I don't know. Something you don't want the other person to know about you. I still feel like Spirit gave me in the beginning that you have portrayed to them that you're more stable than you are. Maybe you have a secret credit card. And 2 people like that would be financial disaster. And then in the 4th position, what you hope happens next. Maybe you're really wanting to break this off and you're afraid to because you'll lose stability. Well, if this is the case, it's not very stable anyway. And one of you is only paying attention to your own self, not caring about the other person's emotions. Wow. Okay. That was pretty interesting. Now remember, if you're in a situation that needs to change, the only person that can change it is you. Okay? So for those of you that were drawn to this, what is the potential in the relationship? For those of you that resonated with it, now remember, it's general. It's not going to resonate for everybody, all right? I'm going to pull a, and remember, this is a new moon, new beginnings. If you need to have a conversation with this person, then you need to do it and get it done and move on somehow. Maybe you two come to an agreement about spending and you rein it in and you can get, to blissful, to a blissful place. Okay, so Spirit is just giving you kind of a heads up. Like, this can't continue the way it is. So, wow. Okay, let's get a Magical Times Empowerment card for those of you who came to this reading and are still here. What card do they, to those that this is their reading, what card from this empowerment deck do they really need to hear from right now, Spirit? Okay, what's the card? Faith. We've gotten this a lot lately. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. This is a perfect card to get for this, okay? Because if you're afraid to change the situation because you think you will become unstable or your situation will become unstable, you need to have faith, okay? You need to have faith. All right, let's get a Denise Lynn Sacred Forest Oracle. Man, this reading was a huge surprise to me, let me tell you. Somebody out there just needs this, I don't want to say warning, but yeah, Spirit is saying warning. Somebody out there that's in a relationship that has this situation going on needs this warning before it goes too far, is what I'm hearing. It's like people who, they start making really good money and then they overspend. They buy a $70,000 vehicle and then they buy a brand new living room set, and then they do all these things, and then before you know it, all their money is going to, it's just a big circle. All their money that they make is going to pay all those bills, and there's no freedom. There's no freedom when that happens. I've been there, so I'm speaking from experience. I've been in positions where I was like, okay, so I have $80 left for groceries and gas for the week. How's that going to work? Because I got myself into too much debt. And that was really, really scary. Really, really scary. Okay. So we have toadstools, growth. This is 44. This is a master number. Growth. So every time we have a relationship, whether it works out or not, we experience growth for our soul. Okay. So you need to remember that. Okay. For those of you that this is your reading. Things that have been incubating beneath the surface are going to be coming to fruition. Get clear on your goals and dreams because rapid growth is ahead. Be ready. For these projects to come to fruition, you must first be starkly honest about what you want. Ask yourself, is this what I really want? And then believe in miracles. Also, in the time ahead, you might discover a spiritual guru or step into a new spiritual path. You might find that you are providing expansive spiritual growth for others simply by being who you are. Make sure that your foundations are in place. Stability. Because once this growth begins, you will be in for a journey of a lifetime. Beneath the surface of your life, miraculous changes are occurring. Something that you thought was ordinary is in fact remarkable. You are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. Get ready and hang on for the ride. And as I was reading that, Spirit was also giving me the message about if you're ready to blossom in whatever you're doing, you cannot take a person who is dragging you down financially with you. You will have to set boundaries for that. Okay? Wow. All right, we're going to get now, because Spirit will tell me when it's enough, even if I'm late for work. Fridays is, I have more flexibility on Fridays of when I get there. I'm the only one there. It's the day that I clean the office and just catch up on paperwork. So, okay, Spirit, from the Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell, what do we have for those that this is their reading about this relationship? Please do like the video if this had a message that you resonated with. I'm finding there are a lot of views but not a lot of likes, and that's what helps the YouTube algorithm. I'm also 3 subscribers away from hitting 300. So if you're not subscribed, I would truly appreciate it if you would subscribe. That will help me a great deal. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I answer every comment. I read every comment. I'm here. Okay. Planetary Wave. I don't believe we've had this card before. Soul Mission. Trust the Inner Call. Soul Team. Holy cow. All right. I think I've got to read for this one because I've never pulled that card before. Planetary Wave. This is page 116, which is an 8, which is Mastery and Infinity. The print in this book is so light. It's hard to read sometimes. Okay. What a beautiful card. There's stars all around and crystals and water. There's a person kind of above. It's like this person is a spirit guide and there's somebody standing down here. Okay. Soul Mission, Trust the Inner Call, and Soul Team. Your soul chose to come into this body on this planet at this moment in time. You didn't come here on your own. You are part of a larger soul team. Sometimes it can feel as if it's just you in this thing all alone, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Remember, we also had that in Faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit always pulls it together. You're one droplet in a vast ocean of consciousness here to flow with life. You're being called to trust the current of your own river and to answer the call deep within. Take off the weight of responsibility that you need to travel this life on your own. Call in the ones who get you. Realize that you are part of a larger team. You are but one thread in the great tapestry of life. Your mission is clear. Keep doing what you're called to do. You'll never know the full impact that your being here on this planet will have and is already having. Keep trusting the call deep within. The more you embrace who you truly are and surrender to and flow with the current you're being called to, the easier it will be for your people to find you. Like 2 rivers that meet and remember that they're made of the same things, you're not alone in your calling. The Healing Waters affirmation is, I trust my inner calling and play my part in the greater plan. So there could be somebody new. Maybe you need to make way for, the new person, the new plan. Maybe you already know that whatever is going on isn't working for you. Whatever this, relationship is that's going on isn't working. For some of you, remember, this isn't going to be for all of you. But you got 2 cards telling you that you're not alone because of spiritual ancestor guides, your guides, and what have you. Okay, you got this 44 card of growth, which you can't, Spirit said, you can't grow in what you're meant to do if you have a person weighing you down with financial burdens. I'm sorry, but that's the message that, that they gave me. But I hope that this helps some of you to possibly think about it, meditate on it, call on your guides, talk to a friend about the situation so that you can move on and fulfill your own purpose, okay? Every relationship isn't meant to work out, but every relationship teaches us something. Okay, Spirit, what is the animal oracle card that those that this is their reading need to hear from today? What is the animal oracle card that can help them most today, please? What is the best card for them to hear from today? dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Yeah, exhale this fear and worry, okay? We all have to remember to keep our vibrations high even when we're going through tough times. Obviously, doing it as best we can. We all can't, I've said this before, we all can't just be skipping and hopscotching through life every single day, 365 days a year. But when we get into those low places, we just need to meditate, smile, think of a positive thought, something that makes you happy, maybe do an activity that makes you happy so that you can stay in a positive vibration, okay? So Spirit just wants me to, again, reiterate, every relationship isn't meant to last forever. Sometimes people come into our lives to teach us something, okay? So whatever this is and this means for you, you can learn from it and move on, or you can have that conversation and get that relationship back on track, whichever it is for you. But remember, soul mission, trust the inner call, and you have a soul team. Call on them, okay? All right, well, I hope this has resonated, and I hope it helps someone. Feel free to drop a comment below, like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'd love to get to 300 subscribers by the end of February. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.